I'm back, and I have this beautiful gem of a guitar here. This is my second Fatfinger Customs N4 guitar. For anybody who's either seeing this from the N4 groups on Facebook or anyone who's seen my previous videos, Fatfinger is the name of a gentleman up in New York named Jason Wicks, and he does all kinds of custom guitars. And you know, one of his most popular ones is the N4. Obviously, everybody knows the Washburn N4 in Nuno Bettencourt. So last year, about a year ago, I ended up getting a demo from him. It was a maple body, flamed, roasted maple neck and fingerboard. I got it, played it, tried it, set it up for myself, loved it. Immediately got back in the queue for another one, and this was the result after he got through the rest of his orders. Very busy gentleman, but you know, he stays in touch with you through the entire process. Very communicative. He's open to suggestions, and I hope I'm not speaking for you, Jason, but you know, he does a very thorough job for someone who's a one-man team. So from the get-go, my experience in both occasions has been really, really great. If I had the need for another guitar, I would definitely hit Jason up again. However, as of now, I've got all the tools for the stuff I do. So this will probably be where it stops for the moment. But yeah, so this is based off of, if I remember correctly, an N4 Authentic that Washburn makes. So real quick, this is a swamp ash body with a white nitro lacquer with a satin finish. I got a roasted flamed maple neck and headstock. I do like darker fretboards. Normally I would have chosen ebony, but according to Jason, a lot of the ebony that's available right now isn't as dark as I would like it. Sometimes you get that skunk stripe that we'll see on a lot of Washburns. So his recommendation was Richlight, which is a man-made wood, and as you can tell, it's very even in color and looks great. And I've been playing it for a couple days after I picked it up 2 days ago, dialed it in a little bit more. You know, he does some intonation, he'll set the action, and then he just says, you know, I don't know what your exact specs are based on how you play, what you play, so he left enough room for me to dial it in just a little bit more. Yeah, and that was pretty much it. What you would expect to find on most N4s. I've got a Floyd Rose Original. I had the D-tune added, as I have on all my N4s, just to always have the option. Bill and Becky Wild Pickups, the L500XL, or yeah, that's right, the L500XL, and your standard Seymour Duncan 59 in the neck. Any normal spec thing you would find in your regular old N4 from Washburn. Let's see, go to tuners. I supply the DeMarzo strap, so that was cool to get. There's carbon fiber. I don't know if anyone can see this on the camera. Carbon fiber control cavity plates and the neck plate. Hopefully I'll have some B-roll kind of floating around that you guys can see. And he replaced the stock Floyd block with the big 37mm brass block. So overall, I gotta say, I love this guitar. I loved it as soon as I laid eyes on it. My last one was really great. Yeah, other than some really basic things that sometimes get in the way of someone who does custom work, like life, and sometimes part shortages. You know, sometimes that'll add some extra time to what you want. And plus two, if you're someone who's trying to spec it out really custom and get a whole bunch of fancy things done, just be aware that if it's something you have a pretty tight timetable on, just be aware that if you're going to contact him and try to order. I was able to meet him in person when I picked this up. I'm in New Jersey and he's in New York, so I figured it would save us each a couple $100 shipping guitars back and forth to one another. So it was a pretty easy meetup. So let's get to playing. I have 4 different N4s, and they're all tuned differently. I've got a standard, half step down, a full step down, and this is going to be 2.5. So this will be my drop B guitar that I'll use for some of the songs we have recorded and some new stuff that we're working on. So just going to run through some really quick sounds, you know, as I like to do. It's just, I'm running the 5150 Stealth 50 watt, just in the room, not running it through Pro Tools, just so you can kind of get a feeling for what it sounds like in the room. I don't know who's out there playing gigs or recording, but, you know, this is just the guitar as it is. Now, granted, this is high gain as hell, so, you know, you're only going to be able to discern so much of the guitar through that. But let's just start with some really basic, clean stuff. Not that anyone's really interested in clean stuff, but the tones out of this thing are pretty good. That's just dry, no effects, no chorus, no delay. That's just the bridge pickup. And I may actually change the height of the neck pickup so there's just a little bit, it seems to be a little bit of a discrepancy in the volume, but like I said, I'm still kind of dialing it in. So let's just play a little quick clean passage on here, just adding a little chorus and delay, and see how it sounds. Thing I've been working on that I have somewhere in the demo archives. So let's see what this thing sounds like, how probably most of you want to hear it with just some regular old crunch. This is going to be channel 2, the blue channel on the 5150. So as you can tell, it chugs pretty good. I switched over to the red or the burn channel about halfway through the riff. But yeah, I mean, it does the thing I need it to do. So it's really kind of dependent upon what you guys play and what you want. But these pickups, this setup, the whole thing, it's just a riff machine for me. And it does the thing. Not much else to say. The sounds kind of speak for itself. Like I said, hopefully there's some B-roll I put in the beginning. If you follow me on the N4 boards, you can see some pictures. I kind of give a little bit more of my take on the whole thing. It's a beautiful guitar. It's a beautiful guitar. Jason does great work. And if anyone is kind of in the custom market, you can go to ESP, you can go to Fender, you can go to Charvel, whatever, whoever's doing custom guitars, and the minimum wait time is like 2 years, and the price is anywhere from like $5,000 to $7,000. Now that's not to say that they're not worth it, or that's not where you should put your money, but for what Jason is charging, and it is technically made in the USA, you can't go wrong. You'll definitely get your dollars worth out of any project you have him do. So with that said, if there's any questions or comments, leave them below. If you, like I said, if you follow me either on Instagram or on the N4 boards, feel free to hit me up, send me a message, and until then. Later, guys.